Alright guys, time to do the show. Alright guys, I am going to focus on being good looking in this video. Now guys, I constantly talk about being in shape and all that, and I think you guys value it. A lot of people love that kind of stuff and really like that. And I do other stuff too, lots of covers, lots of original hits, not too many originals, but enough that I do a lot. And it's a lot when I have so many videos, and there's a lot of them. I do comedy, I do skits, I do vlogs, I do acting, etc., motivational speeches, fight for human rights. I do all of that. So I'm not like, I love talking to someone, when you're dating someone, if it's a guy or a girl, and they're talking about their diet constantly, I can do that. I can date someone that talks about their diet or whatever, as long as they're not anorexic or bulimic and they have a healthy way to diet, and they don't do extreme measures or anything, and they don't have an unhealthy mind about it, then yes, I can talk to them about it, talk to them about exercise all day long. Some people, that's all they talk about, right? Like if you're a heavy duty bodybuilder, what else are you going to talk about? That's your life, right? Some people that are heavy duty bodybuilders don't talk about just that, but that could be what you just talk about, and that's fine, right? But I like people that have more depth. I like people that have, and I love bodybuilding. I can date a bodybuilder and talk about their eating habits or what they diet or whatever all day long. But I like people that are well-rounded, that have more depth to them, that are passionate about lots of things. It takes a really unique person to be someone that does all the dieting, does all the exercising, and talks about fun stuff, and talks about comedy and singing and dancing and covers and all that. It takes a good person to do that. It takes quite a talented person to do that, because most people that diet, and look, if you diet, it's just, even as much as I do, I don't think I'm like the be-all, end-all in that, but I'm pretty good. I'm like, sometimes I look flawless. Well, most of the time I look flawless. And sometimes I look like the best looking, well, I think all the time I look like the best looking person in the world. There are times where I have a bit more chub than other times, but in general, I would say I'm the best looking type of person in the world. You're not going to get any better, like, and people have different taste. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Not everyone likes me, but I'm pretty much the most gorgeous you can find at the beauty standard. And everybody's beautiful, don't worry, darling. But yeah, I'm the beauty standard. So when you see me and you think, oh, he's doing well, he's got all this going for him, and he's super talented, it's good to be the unique kind of person that's sort of like, that can have fun, that can do all these things, that doesn't talk just about diet, that doesn't just talk about, what they eat or what weights they lifted or what they endured at the gym, right? It's important you have someone that can act. Like, look at Lady Gaga, right? Like, Lady Gaga is like the epitome of beautiful, right? And she is so well-rounded. Like, you never hear her say, oh, look what I ate today. She might talk about it sometimes, but like Bella Hadid is the type that talks about what she eats, right? But Lady Gaga is super talented as a singer. She just knows that's part of the job and does it and performs like crazy, right? And that's how I am, right, Don? Anyway, guys, I really want to be more fit. I really do believe I can be more fit. Now, some people are like, well, you're skinny enough, you're this, that. But I recall the days before where I was like really gorgeous, right? Like, if you look at Marco DC, Beautiful Stranger, you'll see how gorgeous I was, like, not that long ago. So I want to be that way again, all right? Like, if you see, I have done several covers where I was really fit and really, really thin. I think that was the time I was running 10K a day, working 2 back-to-back jobs, one full-time, one very high part-time, with a lot of hours part-time. And I did that every day, 5 days a week for 3 months. I was really gorgeous, really fit then. So I'm really good there. But I want to say, Lady Gaga is super pretty, super talented, but she doesn't just talk about diet. She doesn't, and she would never lie about her diet, right? Like, we know some people will say, oh, I eat a lot of calories in a day, I don't do anything, and I'm still skinny, maybe someone's really rare and they can do that. When you're younger, you can. But for most people, it takes a lot of work to be like me, right? It's not easy. It's very, very challenging. So yeah. Anyway,